Over the past few weeks and months, I've gotten to know and become friends with another YouTuber named Farzy. When he asked me to come along and check out his world, it is a 5-year-old survival world. Holy cow. Not only is he a great builder and a good dude, but we share an affinity for an F logo. Look, I'll let you decide whose is better, but it's definitely mine. Anyway, on with the show. Let's check out Farzy's world.
All right, what is up, guys? It is Farzy here, and I'm here with my good friend Fix.
Me? Oh, me? Oh, yeah, I'm here. Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody?
And today, Fix and I are going to tour my survival world, which is actually over 5 years old now. We're on episode 250, and I offered Fix a chance to come look around and just take in all the amazement and the glory. So, Fix, are you excited for that?
I am so excited. You know, we've talked about this before, but I freaking love old Minecraft worlds. I love it so much. I love seeing the history. I love seeing worlds that have gone through a few updates and all that kind of stuff. This is fantastic.
Well, on that note, I'm happy to start the tour. So, you want to begin in the kingdom or the cave house?
Oh, let's start right here. There's so many things I want to ask you about here. Let's start in the kingdom.
Let's take a journey down memory lane. Here is my first basic operations of a house. This has been renovated a few times over the years, but basically I made a little bit of like a castle facade, like a 2D castle inside of here. It looked much more boxy and ugly, and I was gonna kind of live here and use this cave underneath to make a little bit of a cool cave house.
Oh, I love it. I've seen this in your videos. I love the idea of an open air house. It's very, very cool. Brings in nature, makes you feel happy during the day. It's kind of like huge windows, but better. There's no windows. It's just huge air.
Yeah, I put walls up here, but it just did not fit right in the world. Having like this big tree right here and having all like the custom moss and flowers and even this little horse back here and baby horse, it just looks so much better with the open window. So let's take a little walk out here, and here's like the main road to my kingdom. So this is where I started to branch out into making buildings, and right here is actually my first major build in the kingdom, which was just a little watchtower. If we kind of go up here, it's very two-dimensional, not my greatest build to be honest, but this was me in like 2016, and it was pretty good for the time, to be honest with you.
Dude, I hear you. You know, I'm fortunate in my single player world that it's not that old. It's about 200 episodes in, but that all took place like since a year and a half or so. So I had a lot of Minecraft under me, but I wish in a way, and not always, but in a way, I wish that I had builds that were like 5 or 6 years old. That would be so cool and so much history. But also, I would look back and be like, yeah, maybe I could do better. But this is fine. This is good, man. I like this.
I appreciate that. I made a tutorial for this tower in like 2016 as well, and I probably got like 50 views on it to this day, probably still.
Everybody go find that video.
So let's carry on. Let's go this way. So these few buildings you see around you, they're just little small shops. Like here, for example, this is Marty's Meat Shack. It's just a little meat shop, nothing too crazy inside here, but I like to do this for my builds. I try and have every building have like a little bit of a story, and I can pretend there's like a villager in here selling stuff and, you know, making a living for himself.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, having a little bit of lore, a little bit of storyline is absolutely everything for a long-term world. You know, you got to get this question all the time. It's like, hey, how do you keep motivated? I don't know what to build. Well, because you need a story. Have a story, and then all of a sudden there's a million things you need to build.
Exactly. People always say that, and I always say something similar. I say, like, you need to do things the way that you want to do it and make your own fun. You can't just follow Minecraft's, like, linear game pattern. You need to think of your own stuff and, you know, as you say, make a story for yourself. So this road here and all the buildings on the side of it is what I call the financial district, because it's like bigger buildings that you'd see almost in like a city. Like there's this big Ben style clock tower, there's a few bigger shops, and here's a big farm over here, or a barn rather. If you look up in the sky, there's a giant mushroom cloud of leaves, and that's my Captain Sparkles inspired treehouse. I don't actually go to it often because it is kind of out of the way for me, you know, being out of the kingdom. But here's a nice custom jungle I built, which you kind of trek through here and you get into the treehouse, and it's just basically a Jerry's tree inspired big treehouse. I almost get lost trying to show things to you because there's just so many builds. I really don't know where to even go next. Why don't we just let the road kind of take us on the journey and we just go with the road? But yeah, this is like I guess you'd say this is the farming district. So over there was the financial district. Here's the farming district.
Yeah. Oh, this is cool. I like these real little bit farm, like little potato, little wheat, little flowers. That's cool. That's a cool way of doing it.
Yeah, and as we go up here, I even tried to go on top of that even more and add like my own custom farm. So over here, I have like a berry orchard area where I have like flowers. I have these sea pickles that are supposed to be like some sort of fruit, like a pear. And here's buckets of smashed berries, aka coral. And here is the aquarium, which is exactly what it sounds like, a giant pit of water with fish in it. All the fish despawned. F.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, poor fish. Oh, you can build a statue to the fish. Missing in action. With the RTX too, underwater, this looks amazing. This is super
I know.
Cool.
Especially with like the sea pickles with like the glow effect. It looks amazing.
Yeah. Oh man, that looks awesome. I just want to jump in here and talk a little bit about this video. As I'm editing it, I'm just looking at things and, I got to talk about fun for a second. Sometimes I forget to just have fun in Minecraft. To me, fun is about building this giant interweaving lore with a deep, rich history and storyline. And that is fun, but, there's also just fun. It's also just doing things that are fun. And that's one of my very favorite things that Farzy brings to sort of his channel and his community and all that. It's just good times. I'm not saying that I don't have good times, because I do, but it's just my good times are maybe a little bit more rooted in achievements of building something in particular that I want to build, where I need to remember to sometimes just relax and just have a blast. Just have a great time with the game.
So over here is a mob head shop, I believe. Yep, mob head shop. Had to come in here and double check.
Oh, nice.
Just a little store.
Wait a second. How'd you get these in survival? How'd you get the zombie heads?
If you have a charged creeper kill a mob, they drop the head.
How'd you get a charged creeper? I mean, I know hit by lightning, but that's incredibly rare. Oh, with the trident.
There's trident enchantment, yes, sir.
I always forget that's a thing in the game. Oh, yeah.
Start farming, Fix. Come on now.
Wow, dude, this is that is a rare thing in survival Minecraft, even with the trident enchant. That's awesome. Creeper head, that's super cool.
That's why they're on display, because I like to flex a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I'd build a friggin' temple to my one creeper head if I had one of those. That's amazing.
I guess we can kind of just go back around this way. There are some more things around the coastline that we will get to, but I do just want to cover this side of the kingdom before we go all over the place too much. So
hold on 1 second.
Sure.
I had no idea you could do that. I had no idea you could put dead bush on terracotta.
You can do that. This is from the Badlands biome.
What the hell what can you put dead bushes on? I can put it on grass, like dirt.
Yeah, well, it's on coarse dirt, podzol, and this stuff.
I had no idea. That is amazing. That's an amazing thing. Wow.
It's one of the only good uses for normal terracotta.
Wow, man, that blows my mind. I'm gonna use this so much. You've just changed my life, my friend. I am fundamentally different person than I was 1 second ago. This is unbelievable.
There's this vast jungle right here, this deep forest, which to the villagers, they think it's just a normal forest. But secretly, this was placed here on purpose because over here is a secret government lab for secret government projects. Like over here is a UFO study, an observatory, and of course, a scientific experimental lab. All right, so over here is the bee weaponization project, which the bee despawned. Unfortunately. There was a bee in here. We were trying to zap him with lasers to make him like radioactive or something like that.
Nice. Okay, I like it.
But over here is the sticky TNT project. We're trying to make TNT stick to the wall, which we're not doing so well on so far.
This is very dangerous. You have buttons Oh, that's not a button. Oh, that's not a button. Oh, because it's an end rod. Oh, that's so funny. I didn't see the white part of the end rod because of the RTX, and I saw there's a button. It's like, hey, you're putting a lot of trust in me to have a button beside your TNT and expect you not to push it. But okay, all right, you're safe.
I would never trust you with that.
Yeah, that's good.
So up here is a very cool area, which is my plant study, which I'm trying to actually fertilize plants in a more efficient way, which it's coming along decently, but here's some manure, we sap it into the plant, and hopefully it's going to grow faster.
Nice. Oh, this is very fun. I really like this. It reminds me a little bit of Dallas's lab that he has. Sort of a. I love the juxtaposition of like you have fantasy sort of villager medieval stuff, and then you walk over here and they're like it's like experimental science area. It's super fun.
So over here is a chemical spill. These are containers full of a bunch of chemicals, and we spilt some of this into the water, which has some strange trees growing. So let's go to the UFO area. So it was my favorite build to make. I personally love UFOs. I just love the whole idea of them. So I wanted to make it in my Minecraft world, and yeah, this is what I came up with so far.
Again, this is just freedom. This is freedom to build whatever you think of. Like he thought, hey, let's stick in a UFO and let's have the UFO abducting something. Yeah, that kind of freedom. I'm a little jealous, to be honest. It would be really, really fun. I don't know how I could add that to my single player world necessarily, but I want to try to figure out a way.
Once again, here's a big community build that I have in this community area, which is actually my comment rainbow. Now, if you know anything about my videos, every day I get a comment of the day, and we put it up here in this comment rainbow, which has been running since episode 50, I believe. So, yeah, there's a lot of comments up here.
Whoa, almost 50 episodes. Yeah, look at that. Or, I hope you'll grow up to be one of the best YouTubers. Well, mission accomplished. Right there. Gabriel Liano, mission accomplished. Right there, we did it. I'm going to read every single comment in this video. You don't need pants. At least I don't. Did I work off camera? Amazing. See? I'll skip. We'd be here all day. It looks like there's a lot of comments.
There's a lot of comments. But yeah, this is currently, I'd say this is the oldest project I've had in my world because I'm still building it to this day and everything else is either done or it's newer. This is the oldest thing I have in the world that I'm still working on. So kind of a cool little fact about that. But yeah, this is my way to say thanks to the community for watching my videos. I put them on a rainbow.
Oh, look at this. The very best comment of them all right there.
Oh, what comment? I haven't seen a comment.
Right there. Oh, gone forever. Good. Sorry, Bedrock World downloaders. It was there. You missed the best comment of them all. What's this graveyard here? I don't remember seeing this in a video.
So this is part of the Halloween area, kind of, but it's a real graveyard for my old pets or my old friends, and they're just old members of the world that unfortunately passed away by not me, but other things. Totally not me.
I mean, I saw how you treated the pig, so I'm just saying maybe you.
No. He's my friend. He wanted me to hit him.
Yeah, he's probably down to a half heart now. But okay, I'll cut that out of the video. No one will ever see that part. That's fine.
Over here is a lighthouse, which actually has a cool inside with a really weird inspiration. So I'm not sure if any of either you or your fans know this, but there was an old PC game called Club Penguin, and they had a lighthouse inside of it in the Club Penguin universe, and I copied that design for a Minecraft build, and it came out really cool. I believe on the roof, I have a working lighthouse in here, but I turned it off because my Java was lagging a lot with this thing, but it actually does work. Coming from a Java YouTuber, let's see if Bedrock does redstone correctly. Hey, it kinda does. It looks amazing at night. You should see this thing at night. I'll leave it on. Maybe we'll catch it at night before we go.
Yeah, really cool, man. So do you have one tick delay? I'm not that I'm stealing this, but I'm just taking screenshot after screenshot. So this is all just one tick delay on all these? Cool.
Yeah, one tick delay. And if you need any help, I do have a video that I can link you off camera. But
nice.
Yeah, one tick delay on all these things. Up over here, I have an OG-styled Minecraft shopping plaza where all the buildings are specifically designed to look like it was made on day one of Minecraft. And
nice.
I had this inspiration because I play with my friends sometimes on Xbox Minecraft, and they are very newbie, so they build like this, and I was like, wow, that'd be really fun to build that in my world. It has kind of like a thank you to my friends, and right here it says the TMM Plaza, because one of my friends' name is actually TMM, so
Nice.
little lore for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like showing history. It's cool. And actually, I mean, lore-wise, it almost looks like this is just like, maybe these are like partially constructed buildings or something like that. It's hard as a builder, it's hard to show movement within Minecraft because everything is static. I mean, outside the occasional mob that runs around, everything doesn't move. So you have to show movement through sort of the mind's eye, right? So like by having ongoing construction, that shows movement, right? It shows time, or like having I don't know, things that are unfinished, or a burnt down building. That stuff shows history and shows the passage of time, which I think is super cool. And that kind of reminds me of this. Awesome.
This village here on the water, I
nice.
made in the first month of me playing Minecraft.
Wow.
And it was my first like really, really, villagey looking build where it was actually like a lot of houses and a nice community of villagers. And I still have this to this day because it's so sentimental to me.
Yeah. Dude, I cannot believe you built this like when you first started the game. This is amazing.
Yeah, I want a place to keep my villagers because I didn't know how to protect them from zombies. So I said, hey, I'll build them their own little, fenced off village. And I put it in the water.
Yeah, this is really cool. I mean, it almost looks like you converted a procedure generated village, kind of. Like, it looks like you, like, upgraded severely. But you didn't. This is all completely your own thing.
Fix, tell me, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Do you like pirates?
I don't know if you're aware of this, but I live in the city of Pittsburgh, and I'm a huge baseball fan. So, yeah, I love my incredibly horrible Pittsburgh Pirates very much.
Well, as we walk over to our pirate area, I will say I did like Andrew McCutcheon. He was on the Pirates. I was a big fan of him.
He was great. Oh, this is cool. This is really well done. I've always wanted to do a Pirate Cove. Oh, that's really cool.
Thank you. So, tell me, Fix, if you were a betting man, would you say that this is the end of the Pirate Cove?
I would say that it is the end of the Pirate Cove.
Well, you would be out of money because there's more underwater. So follow me. So I will let you lead the way. It is quite the adventure.
Okay, yeah.
But anyways, over here's the next area, which is called Farmland, and it is basically a town for me to keep my automatic farms away from my spawn chunks.
Nice. Yeah, smart, yeah. It's really smart, too. So if you're going to AFK, you just AFK just right here overnight, and then you come back and you get dripstone, like gunpowder, and everything else. It's just all of it all at the same time. That's really smart.
There is a whole nother place in this whole world that you have not seen yet, which is actually my cave house, which I referenced earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So, up there's the kingdom, and now welcome Fix to my cave house, which is what it sounds like.
Oh, this is something I've always wanted to do. I've been watching Etho ever since then. For years and years and years, I've always wanted to build like a completely underground but naturey sort of cave. Okay, especially now with all the lush cave blocks that we have. Oh man, it's juicy stuff.
Oh, I know. This was actually inspired by Etho when I first made my channel. On my first episode in 2016, I think it was January 2016, I said I wanted to make a cave house like Etho's man cave, and I kind of started to build this thing, and now here we are 6 years later with all this stuff.
I love it, but I love that, like, maybe you took the Etho idea as have a lot of people, but you really completely made it your own thing. It's really cool. It's quite different. It's really open. I really like how open. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, it's like a glow squid haven. Are these name tagged? Do these live here forever and ever, or are these randoms?
No, these are randoms. This is my axolotl pen. Usually.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I saw that.
I got Theo and Leo, but unfortunately they decided to take the day off for the world tour.
but now they're axolotls. So, or now they're glow squid. So they've morphed. Yeah. So are you aware that in the latest experimental snapshot that mobs will only spawn in absolute like light level 0 darkness?
Oh my goodness, yes.
That is such an unbelievable change. I think it's probably a change for the good. We won't have to hide so much lighting anymore as builders, but like, wow, that's a fundamental Minecraft change.
The great thing about that is that we can actually use like darkness as a building feature and not have to worry about mobs spawning, because usually if you want to build like a creepy area, mobs are going to be there, you know?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, and actually it gives use for like the lower light level things like one candle or redstone torch or stuff that like light level 7 that prior didn't influence mob spawning, but now you can actually use that stuff as light sources.
I will note the Bedrock map is a little bit smaller. Usually it was these blocks as well, but there was a little bit of an issue with the conversion, so I just made a small little demo for you.
Yeah. Oh, this is really cool.
So we'll do a little bit of a speed run through here because there's a lot of smaller things. But this was my first ever farm. This was my day 1 farm when I first came in the cave house. I made this farm, and
Nice.
now there's a mushroom extension down there, which is not much of anything.
Oh, I love that you still have it though. I love that you didn't get rid of it. It's still here. Day 1 farm. That's awesome.
The portal with the RTX looks unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy. This whole underground thing, because there's no sunlighting, so like this is amazing. If I manage to convert you into a Bedrock RTX player and you start messing around with all the shaded lighting, you can have all these different colors of glass, and all the lighting would come through. Oh, holy cow, it would be so cool. But I even like see the reflection of the portal in the iron blocks.
I know, it's incredible.
Oh,
I was just look at the ceiling. You see the giant reflection. It's
Oh,
amazing.
it's so cool. I think you're actually the first person I've played with that has an RTX card. Actually, everyone else that I've talked to, that I've played with in any way for Bedrock, all doesn't. So to see what you're, to see the same thing for both of us is really amazing. I think this is it's such an incredible achievement for a 12-year-old game to have this sort of performance. Did you check out the brewing stands?
I did
It's
not.
it's from Kelly's RTX. Just check out the.
It
you can
glows.
Like see the blaze powder in it, right? Super cool.
Oh my goodness. This is incredible. This is next level. I didn't even think Minecraft had this stuff, to be honest with you.
For everyone watching the video, it's one thing to see it on video, because when RTX came out and they sponsored a bunch of big YouTubers to do RTX sponsored videos, I was like watching, I was like, okay, I mean, it looks pretty cool, but I'm telling you, in seeing it in real life is a transformational experience. It is absolutely amazing.
I feel enlightened right now.
Yeah, enlightened. That's really brilliant. Yeah, that's really brilliant. Yeah.
I love the whole zigzag effect.
Yeah, I love it. This is cool. This is my new favorite build. Okay, see you later, Pirate Cove. This is my new favorite. The fact that you didn't build just a big room, that you made it zigzag like this, love it. Love it.
And the best part is I get all my enchanted books on the bookshelf, which I actually got this idea from Dallas as well, to store barrels next to bookshelves, and it makes it look like we're taking out books out of a library. So over here there's a few things. This is another mob spawner that I use as an AFK farm, so automatically lava kills the mobs and I get the loot down here in this little secret underground tunnel. Which actually is a pool room, by the way. I have a little pool with floaties down here if you want to come chill out and soak a little bit.
That's so funny. Yeah, cool. I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Who needs an AFK room when you can just AFK on a pool floaty, you know?
Dude, you're a creative dude, man. I never would have thought to do this. That's really funny and cool. Yeah, I like it.
So over here, this iron area, this is my redstone lab. I used to use it for testing out redstone builds, but holy cow, look at the lighting right now.
Oh, I love this. I'm in love with this. This is so great. I gotta build more. I need to AFK my iron farm for like a year and a half and just get enough iron so I could build all this stuff. This is awesome.
Yeah, I don't use this place ever, but it just looks so cool, doesn't it? I just have to keep it
sure
here.
Does. Yeah, like for sure, yeah.
So over here is my underground flower garden, which leads into another really, really cool build, which is my archaeological dig site, where we dig up fossils and bones, and this was a very creative build as well.
Wow. Dude, this just keeps going, man. I had no idea this was there. This is great, too. I love you. Add some dripstone. Awesome.
This was such a tough build to make because I had to use a lot of stairs and slabs to make these cool angles in the ground, but it really, really looks immersive. Like next to the bone, you see some of the stone is chipped away. Like it looks so good.
Yeah, for sure. And again, you know, this is like one of those things that adds history to the world too, right? It looks like people are like or adds motion to the world. Like people are currently working on this, right? It's not done. It's being worked on. That's really, really very immersive.
Oh yeah. And down here is a giant quarry. I won't make you go all the way down, but it's just a giant place to find slimes. And I have a redstone elevator here so I can get back up with these. Oh, I fell down. Oh, why don't you give it for a spin?
Okay,
oh,
yeah.
I hope it works on Bedrock, though. I have not tested this on Bedrock.
I don't think I've ever been in a redstone elevator, to be honest.
So what you're going to do is you are going to look at the block at your level, so that piston, and you're going to place it and quickly walk on top of it. But over straight ahead, if we go all the way over here, we do have an automatic wool farm in here, which has color coding, which no sheep in here at the moment.
Oh yeah, all the sheep died. We're teleported to a happy place.
Yeah, they're grazing and having fun.
Yes, yeah.
So over here, this is the last place I really want to show you. Down these stairs is my mob biome room display, where I have biomes on a micro scale in each room.
Oh, that's fantastic.
They got a little Badlands biome here, Nether, underwater.
Dude, good. Yeah, that's really cool. It's kind of like just like a museum of like, hey, here's all the stuff that's in Minecraft.
Exactly, and it looks really good with the shaders too, with the light on it, the RTX stuff.
Oh, and you have like the cave update in here.
Oh, this is the unfinished area. Sorry, I didn't see that. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it's I think it's perfect because that is a biome in Minecraft, right? Like the cave, the underground cave's like, yeah, and then this is the underground part.
Ooh, you just gave me a great idea. I
literally thought it was on purpose. Well, Farzy, my friend, I think we have done it. I think we have seen so much stuff. There's so much, and let me tell you, everyone watching the video, everything you've seen is a tiny little fraction of how much is in this world. This is an amazing accomplishment.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, this world has taken many hours off my life, taken a lot of progress, a lot of time, energy, money to get all this to, be the way it is. So I appreciate the support, and I really appreciate you coming and joining me on the adventure to, tell the story of my world.
I think it's fantastic. And if you want to check out Farzy's channel, you stream frequently on YouTube. You're one of the very, very, very few fellow Minecraft YouTube streamers. I think it's like us and System Z maybe. I think that's just about it.
That is
stream
correct.
on YouTube. But anyway, yeah, if you want to check out Farzy on YouTube, I will put the links down below. Do you have like Twitter and things like that I can link as well?
I do have those.
Okay, I will put them in the description. And yeah, check out my friend. He's a great builder, cool dude, really great content creator. I think you'll really enjoy it. And Farzy, thank you so much for inviting me into your world.
Thank you for being here, Fix, and I hope you come back another time soon.
I can't wait. We'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
See ya. Do you want me to do the introduction?
Yeah, man. This is all your world. I'll stare deeply into your eyes and just let you give it to us.
Okay.